Hey everybody, this is Andrew here at PressBox Stats. This video, we're going to simulate a drive and just show you kind of how the plays flow and how you can go from start to finish. So right here, we have the start of a game. Triway has the ball and they're kicking off to Kenai Central. We're going to go to special teams and hit kickoff. And then from the kicker, we're going to select our kicker. We're going to have Jim Halbert as our kicker. And all we have to do is drag our football to wherever it's going to go. Let's say it's down to the 5-yard line. And if I need to, I can just use the left or right area of arrows to go 1 yard at a time to get the exact yard line. Hit next on the top right. And now we're going to have the returner. So let's select who returned the ball. We're going to choose Bob Ross, and he's going to return it out to the 15. Let's go back one to the 15 right there and hit next. So now Kenai Central has the ball, and we're going to go ahead and run the ball. We're going to pick our runner, who is Bob Ross, and he's going to run the ball out to, let's say, the 21-yard line. And we have options down here that we could use, but for now, we're going to simulate kind of your typical drive. Not a lot happens typically, but you can always do those if you need to. So here we have our defensive stats. If your settings ask you what say that you want to get them, so we do want defensive stats. So Michael Scott had the tackle here. So down here it's 2nd and 4 on the 21, and you can see the play-by-play down there as well. So next, let's go ahead and do a pass. And here we have the passer, and our quarterback is Al Yankovic, and he's going to pass to Mr. Rogers. And this pass is going to go out to the 26. And again, there are options down here as well. And we have a separate video for the pass plays. If you want to go into detail about the pass play, go ahead and check out that video. It'll hopefully answer any questions you might have there. Go ahead and hit next. And if I wanted to, you can have 2 tacklers if you want. Obviously, you can have 2 guys with assist or 1 guy with a solo. Go ahead and hit next. And now it's 1st and 10 because now we have a 1st down. So here, let's go ahead and run the ball again. Let's go run the ball. Let's go run the ball 7 yards downfield. Let's choose our runner here. Our runner is Bob Ross. Let's say there was a penalty on the defense. Let's hit penalty and let's go to next. And we do have a separate video for penalties. So you are welcome to watch that video as well. We go into all the different scenarios there. So let's say there was a tackler here. Let's give it to Michael Scott. And now we get to the penalty screen. So the penalty was on the defense. I'm going to select Triway. And let's say it was an excessive face mask, 15 yards. And that's going to be enforced from the end of the play. So I'm going to press the end of play option. The end of play option right there, the penalty will go out to the Kenai Central 48. And we'll hit next. And then we'll see here in the play-by-play, a 7-yard run to the 33, and then a 15-yard penalty on Triway from the 33 to the 48. And it is a 1st down. So now let's go ahead and let's do a pass here. Let's just move the ball a little bit. We're going to have Al Yankovic screen pass to Bob Ross. Get the ball down to the red zone here. We're going to hit next. I'm going to skip the defensive stats since we've showed those already. Now it's 1st and 10 to 17. We're going to try to pass again, but now let's say this pass play was a sack. So obviously a sack play goes in the stat book as a rush, but we can choose a pass play here if you want to for a more accurate play-by-play for those who are following along online. So it's a sack play for -2 yards. Now you'll see here, if I move it to positive yardage, it changes to a scramble. If I change it to negative yard, it changes it to a sack. Let's say it was a 3-yard sack, and let's hit next. And you can get a tackle or a hurry since it was a pass play. And then 2nd 13 from the 20. Let's do a dead ball penalty here. So there's a penalty 2nd 13. Let's say it was a false start on Kenai Central. So false start, enforced from the line of scrimmage. Let's hit next. It was 2nd 13 from the 20. Now it's 2nd 18 from the 25. And again, you'll see all those down there in the play-by-play. So now let's go ahead and have one more play. And we're feeding our workhorse, Bob Ross here. And Bob Ross is going to run this ball in for a touchdown. So I'm going to press touchdown. It moves the football to the end zone. I'm going to hit next. And at the end of the play, it will prompt you for the clock. Let's say it was 9:22 at the end of the drive. Hit done. And now we have the point after. So this is a pretty straightforward one. Select our kicker. We're going to choose number 10, Mr. Rogers. And don't forget, The kick was good. It will not make the kick good unless you check yes for the kick is good. Let's go ahead and hit next. And now you'll see the score is 7-0, and Kanai has the ball in the 40, ready to kick off. And that is it for simulating a drive.